Welcome back, everybody. This is John Q. Public for another third shift here in the zone. And a mission is just about to start, so we're going to eat some food and get ready to go on our little jaunt here. If I could sleep through this, I would, but I can't. It won't let me because, quote, nobody's crazy enough to sleep through this shit. Since your last year, I sold my stuff, broke some things down, preserved very little from what I had beforehand. What I'm going to be doing now is doing the last check to make sure I got things where I want them. I did buy this, so I'm a little bit further on. I need to repair this. And I can't sell medicine right now because Tremor has disappeared. I also seem to have sold my Makarov, which I think is a mistake because basically another thing in this game is like I don't know if it's similar to the last one. I just didn't know how to do it before, but I've been making people surrender at a larger extent currently when playing this version of the game. And like I said, I don't know if that is exactly related to me and mine, or if it's some change in the give up rates. But anyway, I've noticed a change in that, and I've been significantly improved my keep one of these. Significantly improved my loot by doing that. And one person to surrender out of 4 usually at least give you something worth a couple thousand rubles, possibly something that you would be willing to maintain as your backup gun for when your primary gun's ammunition has been exhausted. And I just learned this trick. So I think it's aimed for the arm. Fall down! This is insanity. This guy is my target now. Still haven't turned the corner yet. Alright, there we go. They finally identified where I'm at. Two surrenders, possibly. Alright, everybody else dies. Let's do this around the corner. Goodbye. So got a little carried away there. Moved too early. So it looks to be bandits and mercs here, is what I'm seeing this, which is a boon for me, which means that I'm probably going to be late getting back to where I need to be by midnight. Okay, peek. Peek. Oh, there you are. If that's the guy that I knocked down originally, I'm going to be mildly pissed. Mildly pissed. This might be acceptable losses if I can survive. Potential gain here. Is substantial. All right, here we go. You stay there. He's still going. So I got a Stechkin automatic out of this for the price of a dead helmet. Now I'm just angry. Okay, so potentiality here. We got a Stechkin coming to us, and I don't know what else. I haven't figured out how to make them not drop their guns. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay. Peeking around. One shot, one kill, because I'm awesome. Let's get some space here. That was called a shotgun blast to the face. And you're probably asking, why am I still using this pop gun? It's because I like to keep things suppressed, and I don't want to use my big expensive bullets. So... I'm going to leave you there. Try not to kill this guy, but use him as some sort of cover. Got another Viz. I think they murdered themselves, it looks like. Somebody's still alive. Got a full mag. I think you're the last motherfucker. Are you gonna surrender, or am I gonna murder you? Option number 2, you chose unwisely. Okay, so basically gained 1 pistol for that for a little extra work, and lost a little bit of condition to my helmet. So let's go ahead and turn night vision off. Let's do a quick repair to this and see what time it is. Gas mask at 90. Let's just do an 8%. Save that mess. Anybody I've forgotten about in here? Let's get moving here. Okay, so the next set of enemies I'm most likely going to face are going to be some sort of mutants. Let's get this hush puppy ready to go. Wish I could put a silencer on this thing. I would love that. Let's break something down here. Get some weight freed up. Why we're so I'm not going to be able to make the secondary mission that I wanted to have. So let's make sure we do this one right. Okay, I had a pause there. Puppy needed to get help back up into the lap. He is small and I am tall. So I've experienced snorks here and zombies. So not helpful. Ouch. That hurt. Just gonna share some blood with my fallen nemesis. Is that a snork or is that part of the thing? Maybe that's part of the thing. How about up here? Okay, so this can be a difficult ladder to get off of. I don't know why. Like, if I don't think about it, it basically is just nothing to get off of. But occasionally, from time to time, I have problems. So, let's get 2 documents for sale and a key. Up said stairs. Up, or ladder, then stairs. Over this. I've tried to snipe here before going up against... Is that clouds or is that... No, it's not people. Anyway, let's run across here. Nothing in that Jeep. Go ahead and med kit up here real quick. Seem to have caught a dose of the clap here. I mean the radiation. Sacrifice another piece of shit. And let's oh, no more pieces of shit to sacrifice. Okay. Crouch down and then drop down if you want to avoid damage. The double crouch has also gotten lower since the last update. Notice that. I don't know if that means that there's more areas available to you, but you definitely feel like you're lower crouching when you're avoiding getting shot by some enemy. So where's the ladder here? So let's use the overhead here. And trick to jumping those stairs is jump then move forward, just like all the other stairs in this game, or the other weird jumps in this game. Let's go ahead and repair that while my stamina gains back up again. Try that again. Fail. Up. Oh, forward. There you go. Up, forward. Nothing in there. There's going to be a coin and a tank of shit. Anything interesting from up here? Just to make sure my curiosity is sated, there is nothing in this Jeep. So we got 4 magazines worth of AK-74 rounds. And that was called an unforced error. We are now at the significant weight where we are going to be encumbered to the point where I am going to recommend to myself that we stop by and drop this shit off on our way to the area for the mutants. It is exactly midnight. Actually, not exactly midnight, but 12:30 civilian time. Well, thanks. Am I still irradiated? I am. So let's go ahead and address this right now with a Cano Pop. So I seem to have gathered a grooming kit. So let's look at what's available on this one. We have the Viz, with the improvised Drunkenov sniper rifle, wind-up flashlight, our suit of armor, our gas mask, and basically a broken radio, broken flashlight, anti-personnel mine. So those are the things that we have other than weapons in our UPS. Now let's look at what this thing has a list of. Wind-up flashlight, gas mask, broken flashlight, and our UPD. Let's go ahead and take this apart. Never done this before. Electronic waste, heavy weapon scrap, light weapon scrap, and small weapon spare parts. So, fairly mediocre thing. Did it add any batteries to me? No, doesn't look like it. If something did change and I'm missing it, let me know. So there's also stashes I think I haven't gotten in there that I need to get. They also seem to have added sights to this. Iron sights, which I appreciate. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Taking our time because we're carrying a bunch of shit, including a large tank of nerve gas. Poison gas is generally an ineffective military weapon. If we're talking about taking it outside of the moral context and the fear context, the horrible, long-lasting damage that is potentially possible and the horrible ways of dying that you could be exposed to chlorine gas or mustard gas or some of the less lethal gases that were used in the early 20th century. Nerve gas is fairly lethal to at least as far as I know. Micrograms of contact, spell instant death, fairly rapidly. And I don't know much more about the actual mechanics of it, so I'm just ignorant. It might be just as bad. However, with the type of weapons that were being used in Syria by Bashar al-Assad in that horrible conflict, the main tool of that is basically to scare people more than anything else. One of the war journalists who I've listened to a lot, who wrote a book about the AK-47 assault rifle called The Gun. Former Marine C.J. Chivers had talked about an incident where a house in Syria sustained a direct hit, and a man, woman, and a baby were in the house. All three were exposed to the gas, and the adults were injured, and the baby died due to succumbing to the effects of the gas in a fairly horrific manner. And the point that he made was that had that been a normal munition, like a standard anti-personnel or high explosive round, the same effect of that hit on that house would have been all inhabitants would have died instantaneously, in an abattoir-esque manner, and that would be done with it. However, when you use poison gas, a direct hit of the type that would be supra, as in above lethal, now only had a much reduced casualty number. However, I think the fear factor is part of it. Further, gas is unstable. It injures the people that use it. See U.S. soldiers exposed to decaying chemical weapons in Iraq after the invasion. I can't even spell crapo, but that's a good way to look at it. So we're just going to drop a bunch of shit off here because we got places to be and people to kill. And what our plan is going to be here is get the goddamn thingamaboppers before they can have a chance to get to us, because they are faster, stronger, more effective, and generally superior douchebaggeries than what we are capable of doing at this level of character development. Refill my battery real quick. So I'm going to have a variety of landmines that I'm going to structure around me. I'm hesitant to put another gun down. I'm going to get rid of most of the grenades. If I run across something that needs a lot of grenades, I'm just going to run away at this point, because it's not worth my time. And get rid of some of this stuff. Get rid of these goddamn slugs. Slugs in this game are useless, and if anybody thinks they're not, please advise me on how you're using them effectively, because I am ignorant of whatever the fuck you are doing to cause awesomeness to happen. Without the spread, it's just an inaccurate, gun that shoots slow. Okay, here we go. This is a really nice night out. I'm going to go ahead and save right here. And splash down. I'm going to do a real quick check on the episode length here. Hold on a second. Well, it looks like this would be a good place to break off because I have hit the half-hour mark, and that's what I'm trying to be under. So next episode, we will commit environmental and /or war crimes, use a banned chemical in a military manner, or at least in an unauthorized manner, and kind of go from there. Hopefully we'll be able to kill some bandits and some other stuff along the way with bullets, not with chemical gas, I guess. So thanks a lot for watching. This is John Key Daily Public. I'll talk to you guys next episode. Bye-bye.